personal resilience, and collaboration in changing times. Our three speakers for this panel are Padma Shri, Dr. R.V. Ramani, founder and managing trustee of Shankara Eye Foundation, India, has been awarded the prestigious Padma Shri from the Government of India in recognition of his work and the field of medical science. In 1977, Dr. R.V. Ramani set up Shri Kanchi Kamakoti Medical Center, which later became Shri Kanchi Kamakoti Medical Trust, a registered charitable trust in India. Through this trust, he established a network of 10 super specialty eye hospitals across 7 states in India. Dr. R.V. Ramani received National Award. We humbly welcome you, Padma Shri, Dr. R.V. Ramani.
Thank you, Suchi. I think we need to get Dr. Ramani back on the panel. So
he'll be joining shortly, Astro.
Okay. So glad to be on this panel with extremely talented and distinguished professionals from two fields. One accomplished Padma Shri awardee and very experienced Dr. Ramani from the health care field. Dr. Ramani to join. So I would request to join. Yeah, Dr. Ramani, welcome back. Sorry we missed you. So thanks for being on the panel. I'm honored to be talking alongside you. Now I would request you to take the floor to talk about the topic, about your passionate topic about health as a fundamental right, and it's absolutely attainable. Please go ahead, sir.
Namaskar. Shri Patri ji.
Namaskar, Swamiji. Namaskar.
Mr. Chandra, the chairman of the panel, other panelists, learned speakers, and dear friends. Being a middle order batsman in a 2020 is a bit of a tricky job. You need to take as many runs as possible at the same time in as short as a time as possible. Let me see, my dear friends. I would like to approach my talk in 3 segments. 1, building a movement with resilience. The second one, facing a challenging time as what we are going through now. And next, meditation, the great value addition. A friend of mine who was in United Nations service as a tax expert, he came to India on his first assignment as the income tax commissioner in Coimbatore. This gentleman went to seek the blessings of Kanchi Shankaracharyas. Paramacharya told him, if you want to do good to the people of this country, please take up healthcare, education, and water supply. This gentleman, an economic expert, indeed he was puzzled as to what he can do in these 3 areas. To his surprise, within a month, he saw a statement in which Pope Paul had said that in developing nations, there are 3 principal avenues of service, and they are health, education, and water supply. Believe me, within the next couple of months, he saw yet another statement wherein Robert McNamara, then World Bank chairman, had said that absolute poverty could be defined as lack in healthcare, education, and water supply. Friends, health is a fundamental human right. It is an attainable social goal. Health development is an integral part of social development. We in Shankara Eye Foundation India chose eye care. Vision is the gift of God to behold the beauty of nature. Whatever may be the cause, to be blind is not fair if it can be either prevented or cured with quality eye care. 40 million in India are visually handicapped. 12 million are totally blind. 1/3 of the world's blind live in our country. The irony is, 80% of them, they don't have to be blind at all. It is either preventable or curable blindness. So we chose eye care. As we look back with pardonable pride, 43 years of track record of service in eye care, a pan-India movement with 11 hospitals in different states of India, 2,000 beds exclusively for eye care, 1,500 strong committed team, 5 million rural patients having been examined already, over 2 million free eye surgeries performed so far, around 750 free eye surgeries performed every day across the country, over 6 million children examined for undetected visual defects and provided the timely treatment, successful eye banking, motivating the community to receive a pair of eyes almost every day, empowering the rural girls with a job-oriented and job-guaranteed vocational training, a replicable and sustainable model of community eye care. How did all these things happen? I would like to trace the genesis, inspired and blessed by the Shankaracharyas of Kanchi. For any good thing, we need someone to inspire us, an evolved people to inspire us. Registered as a public charitable trust with Shri S.V. Balasubramaniam as our chairman. Number 2, clear goals. We said community eye care will be our goal. Community eye care defined as high quality, cost-effective, readily available eye care at the doorsteps of rural India. We said our approach has to be transparent, totally transparent. Committed team. Teamwork need not necessarily mean unanimity of ideas, but it necessarily means unanimity of purpose. The ability to bring in the different contributions from various people towards the organizational goals. Then we said a robust organizational structure is important. So under the 9-member strong trust, we said, let us have a steering council with eminent people who are leaders in their profession, 7 of them who are passionate about the movement of Shankara, and they constitute a honorary team of steering council guiding. And under them, we set up a leadership council. Our presidents are all in their early 40s, homegrown, with the same passion. And they are the second line of leaders. Any movement needs strong second line of leaders, and they take it forward. The unique self-sustaining model of 80-20, where 80% of the beneficiaries are the rural poor who get totally free eye care, while the balance 20% are people like us, the rich and the middle income who can afford to pay for the treatment, thereby making it self-sustaining. Ongoing human resource development. Job opportunities are important. Job satisfaction is much more important. People should have a scope to grow in an organization. A decent monetary compensation comparable with the best in the market should be there. Above all, giving them a pride of belonging, creating a Shankara culture. Glad to share with you that our attrition rate is very, very minimal. Community support, when such an organization is coming up, automatically people come forward, like-minded people come forward and say, oh, we would like to be with you. So community support coming in a big way. Back home, always in the villages, we say it is the temple cart in a village is pulled by everybody in the village, not one single person. Similarly, a movement, so many people joining together to pull it up. Above all, if there is divine blessings, then the movement takes off with all these parameters. Friends, having created a movement like this over the past 43 years, we also faced the changing times. In March of this year, we said, the 2 months we worked hard and made a Shankara restart, a comprehensive manual, a totally detailed manual, and said, we will make opportunities out of these challenges. We said, let us first keep the morale high, morale of the team as high as possible. Safety of the doctors, administrators, and staff who are the frontline warriors, their safety, as well as every single patient walking in, the safety. So safety measures in the entire campus was introduced, shift system, so that individual people work for a lesser time, but the institution works for a longer time. Patients also are able to come aramse and take the treatment. And then appointments. We said, let us promote appointments so that people do not wait unnecessarily for too long a period. And telemedicine, being a board of governor with the government of India, telemedicine has been made as an officially accepted norm now. Recently, a couple of days, some of you would have read that the IRDA has passed telemedicine services as something which is covered by the insurance. So these are the various measures. I'm glad to tell you, within the first 1 month, we are able to reach around 75% of our original work in all our Shankara eye hospitals, without compromising on the safety of the team as well as the people who come to us. Friends, meditation. My experience in meditation, thanks to Mr. Chandra, is hardly for the last few weeks. In our parlance in medical field, we always talk about psychosomatic influence. Mind has got a strong influence on the body. Even for a patient to accept a doctor as a good doctor, his mind has to tell him, look, this doctor is a good doctor, he's doing good for you. So psychosomatic influence is so important, mind over the body. I would like to just share with you what Martina Navratilova once said. Someone asked her, how do you maintain your focus, physique, and sharp game even at the age of 43? She gave a very humble reply. I quote, the ball doesn't know how old I am. You need to stop yourself from stopping yourself. Even game in life is actually played on a 6-inch ground, the space between your 2 ears. We don't live in bungalows, duplexes, or flats. We live in our mind, which is an unlimited area. Life is great when things are sorted out and uncluttered over there. Keeping the mind messy with hatred growing on the table, regrets piling up in the corner, expectations boiling in the kitchen, secrets stuffed under the carpet, and worries littered all over ruins this real home of ours. The key factor to performing well in life and every arena is the ability to control the quality and quantity of our internal dialogue. Performance is our inherent potential minus our internal interference. Friends, meditation is the key. An excellent tool. It opens up infinite possibilities and opportunities, creates self-awareness, calmness in our mind, positivity which is required for all of us, which ultimately results in enhanced productivity. The other day, I heard Patriji talking about, one of my doctor colleagues asked him, sir, we are operating on a patient maybe for an hour or 2 or 3, and we are concentrating only on the surgery. We don't think of anything else at that time. Is it not meditation? He beautifully replied, Patriji replied beautifully, and he said, there you are concentrating on your job. It is mindfulness. Here in meditation, you freed out the mind. It is mind freeness. Friends, Mr. Chandra, our experience in the short time, his humility and simplicity has taken all of us towards this meditation course. His body language, his communication skills, above all, not to be judgmental. He is a true master. So we all have become ardent fans of this Pyramid Academy, following meditation, though we are in our initial stages. I conclude, Chairman, this kind of a summit where focus is on such a wonderful tool for mankind. It is Tagore's words in Gitanjali, which would beautifully summarize the entire summit. Tagore says those golden words, where the head is held high, where the mind is without fear, where the knowledge is free, where the words come from the depth of truth, where the world is not broken down by narrow domestic walls, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ramani. That was fabulous, sir. We started off with the changes that we are undergoing as in the business environment, in this case, the healthcare corporate world. Absolutely, we'll come back there. And your quotation from Martina Navratilova and then the subsequent talk about meditation is fantastic. Really wisdom from years of experience and years of application on the job, sir. Thank you very much.